Alright, I think we are live.
Finally. Finally, we're back live again here doing a control special. Wanted to test it out. Looks like at max with what is it called? Ray tracing and max settings. I'm only getting 40 or so FPS. The heat isn't that bad. It's only like
Ooh.
70 C, 70 Celsius. That's a little high, but it's not too
Hmm.
bad in my opinion. I've seen worse.
I think the console version doesn't even use the high settings. It's just like medium, so
And we're both getting our sips in, so I'm gonna crack mine open and get her
oh
started.
yeah.
Drinking a Red Bull Summer Edition. Those are pretty good.
The rancid mango.
Oh, this is a 50
Oh, is this
mil.
the one where you have to
Which I don't know what you're supposed to. Oh,
The same gun.
and now it's
keep it
doing the
going.
thing where it's unwatchable because it's like so choppy.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow. Right after we started.
I guess
Okay. Now I have.
yeah, I guess I'll watch it on YouTube
Yeah,
with a delay.
fine. The only thing. Oh, fuck you. The only,
Oh
only
wow.
thing we can do, bro.
Thing where
Alright, can you still hear me?
yes.
Whatever the quality will be higher on YouTube. Coke. Getting about 40 FPS. So, do you think? How long do you think I should play at these settings before switching?
Try medium, see if it gets closer to 60 maybe.
Yeah, I could also see what 120 FPS looks like, but that'd just be on my end. I'm pretty sure this is a 60 FPS stream. Display.
No, it's only 720p 30.
What? Oh my god.
Yeah, it's really low. I think you can switch that though midstream.
We'll
Might as well
see.
just turn it up. Yeah, might as well just.
Nope. So I might have to. I can just come right back to the same stream, right? Hit start streaming again. We should be back.
See if the quality changed here. Huh.
Yep, 1080p. Should be 60 FPS.
Alright. Yep, there it is.
It's on medium quality of preset now. Frame rates have only
The
went up by like
stream is
5.
not 60 FPS, but it is 1080p so far.
You just need the stats.
Yeah, as long as we can see the stats.
Well, they can see the numbers, bro. Not getting a full 60 FPS now. I don't. Should I go down to low next or just?
Wow. So, yeah, this game is just no wonder the console version locked to 30 with ray tracing.
I can almost get 60, but it's more like 55.
And you're at 1080p, and the console version is 1440p. No way this is running 60 FPS on console then. Well, not with ray tracing, anyways.
Yeah.
Try low. See how
Oh,
low ray
low.
tracing runs.
Oh, low ray tracing. Yeah, we'll switch it up a bit. I'll put it back on high. I'll turn off DLSS.
Low ray tracing doesn't even look that much worse. It doesn't Should be lower res though. Like the
Medium.
reflections should look
There's
lower
no low,
res.
bro. In the lore, there's only medium. Right.
Wait, do you have DLSS on? That might help.
I don't have it on right now, man.
Alright, let's try that. Now that we know how shitty it runs, let's see if DLSS is the fix. Oh no, you got it on.
I had it on at one point. I'll turn it back on.
You just turned it off. Looks like. Well, I'm a
Yeah,
bit
it's
behind.
delayed. Open up.
And then what do you select with
that one
DLSS? You just select the resolution it's targeting?
Yeah, you select the resolution. You can go down to
Oh.
480p, I think.
Did you hear that?
Wow, it's getting
It's the dead man.
higher
Right
now.
after the
Well, at
pyramid
least during the
spoke to me, and it was
cutscene.
just noise.
Yeah, it got up to
I
200 or so.
understood every word. And this gun's alive.
Holy crap.
You know what?
Yeah, I see that.
I'm happy. Happy to be here.
I'm happy to be here, bro.
Does it look,
Things have quieted down.
to your eyes, does it look visually worse than 1080p native?
I don't know any difference till it gets down really low. Like I'll put it down to. It looks pretty bad. It looks pretty bad at 720p on my screen. Like, well, it doesn't look bad.
Yeah.
It's like some of the objects. Like I'll go see like a photo or something pretty soon. I'll set it to 720p.
You can't let this
Yeah, it
happen.
probably does that ghosting type stuff on the edges or whatever, because it's doing AI upscaling.
Oh shit, bro! They're live action now.
You can't let this happen.
I'm in the office. I'm watching the office part. Yeah, it's only 45 here, even with DLSS. I guess ray tracing is just that demanding.
You.
I guess the lighting is okay, but it's like I don't know if it's working performance yet.
Oh, I saw you just switch it. It looks like it's running near 60 with that. That's crazy. Well, this has
It's
multiple
720p.
types of ray tracing as well.
At 720p, you see these photos in the background. You'll see this soon. They look really low resolution, but everything else is fine. Like the faces don't look good until you get like really close up to them, and they look a little better.
Alright, after this, just turn ray tracing off and let's see how fast it is.
I'm getting like a stable 60 FPS at medium ray tracing and 720p DLS. Never mind, 50 to 60.
Yeah, it's been a little bit. Yeah, I see the photos. Yeah, they do look really. Yeah, it looks. Well, that looks like the textures are low or something.
Reminder,
This
The
texture looks
resolution.
okay. The reflection is pretty good too.
follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power.
Yeah, I was thinking of playing this with just the 60 FPS and no ray tracing because I feel like that's more visually pleasing than ray tracing is.
Yeah, I'll switch to no ray tracing now.
I mean, the game still has reflections even without it. It's just not as accurate.
Oh, I have to go over here.
And you're on that 120 hertz monitor as well, so it probably looks better at high frame rate than fucking ray
I'm
tracing.
using my 1440p monitor, not my
Oh, okay.
desktop monitor. So it would get 75 frames.
Let's see here. See you looking through the options menu.
With ray tracing off, it's getting like 80 frames a second or so. So I could probably turn it up, turn off the DLS, and
Yeah, and you got every other setting on high, and it's still getting above 60. Pretty sure the console version is like medium to high settings. So, I mean, this laptop seems like on par basically with the other current gen consoles.
yeah, it's on par.
Not sure.
different in a variety of ways, I guess.
Yeah. Huh. Wow. So I guess that answers my question of why they didn't just give us a 1080p mode on the console version.
Yeah, it just wouldn't work
'Cause-
anyways.
Yeah, it just would not hit 60 even at 1080p. So they're just like, oh, whatever. 30 FPS. There you go. The reflections still look decent without it, but they're just a little bit more.
You have to have a bit of
Blurry.
DLS on to get
It burns
past
in like an
60.
infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Yeah, I mean, this game was demanding even on last gen when it came out, technically.
I thought this was a next gen game.
It was PS4 and Xbox One, and then they released the updated version.
Bro, I'm so
All
glad
of
that
the-
Epic printed me out this free game so I could test it. It's the perfect time too, bro. Right as soon as I got
An RTX card.
yeah.
Some of the areas in this game are really annoying.
I'm not really feeling the combat. It's kind of like generic.
Yeah, you just kind of shoot them wherever. I'm not even sure if headshots matter. I don't think it.
The gun doesn't.
Oh, maybe
I
it
guess
does a little
it's
bit.
oh, sorry, go on.
What does that mean?
Oh, I was just saying, I wonder if headshots really matter. They might not, though.
I guess the gun feels good. Like it's revolver. Like when you shoot it, it's loud.
Yeah. It's just when it's these fake, like, fantasy guns, it's not as cool for me.
Yeah, same. Even Halo to an extent isn't as cool.
I don't mind Halo because it has kind of like ballistic guns that would be
We did it.
the real world future equivalents, but
Can you hear me?
eventually you're forced to use the alien guns in Halo
Yep.
because you run out of bullets. Oh my god.
Oh, Michael.
You have taken the control point on my view.
I've taken the. I don't want to talk to you. This is the Pope. I do not like the Pope.
So you would definitely not play this with ray tracing if it meant sacrificing that performance, or do you like how it looks where it's worth
I'm not really a big frame rate guy, so I might play it with,
Yeah.
with ray tracing on, but let me see what it looks
Yeah.
like. I'm gonna go. I'm just going to go full power just this once and see. Go back to
it? Try put it at like 1440. Oh wait, no, you might not have super sampling. Oh wait, no, you're on your 1440p monitor.
Yeah, I'm just rendering at. Oh yeah, I could render at 1440p at max. See how low we can
Yeah,
go.
let's just see how low it gets. It might be ideal just to do that resolution in 30 FPS like the console version.
I'm getting 6 FPS.
Oh!
No, no, I'm gonna puke. Let's not do that.
Alright. I'm coming up to it, hold on.
Jesus Christ! I thought my PC had crashed for a second. Even 1080p is like 30 FPS.
It's probably some of the non-ray tracing settings too that might be making it run bad too.
Yeah.
Oh, I see it. Holy shit. But, I don't know.
Speak
Just
with
something
the
you'll have to
voice.
mess with.
Yeah, I'd have to look up the settings. It says speak with a voice, but I'm not quite sure where that is. Bro, it's a safe room. It's a safe space.
Wow, it's down to 30.
Yeah.
Oh, that's everything max though, right?
That's everything maxed at 1080p with ray tracing on max. So it goes a little under.
Not gonna lie, the reflections do look good, especially when you look at like some glass object on a table and it's reflecting everything in the room, it's pretty impressive. But
That's a little impressive. Not. Oh yeah.
I
That's-
definitely like the frames.
kind of bad at this game because I'm not really paying attention. I'm more so just going for the banter.
Yeah. Takes a while to get used to this gameplay.
No, there's the notification.
It's
to-
different.
It's different. It'll be like I'm in a real
Let
battle.
me tell you how happy I
Oh
am
god,
to
her
talk to
face
somebody
looks
so
so fucked up
different.
there.
Her feelings mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope.
Yeah.
Dr. Darling's assistant.
What
That's
the
one
fuck
thing
did
I
they
don't
do
like
with
about this
that
game is
character model?
they take like a very attractive looking woman
Jesse Faden.
and then they take her
I'm
character
Jesse.
model, scan it, and they
I
make her
should
look
find-
like weird, like deformed.
You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
But pointing that out makes you sexist for her.
I don't think they're incompetent either, because Alan Wake had really good face scans that looked like the actors.
Director Faden.
That was lower
Call me
quality.
Okay.
Like this
Jesse.
woman, she looks like a
Oh
fucking
yeah, that
elf.
angle. Her fucking
Somehow,
chin when she like
this
leaned
hostile
in was
force,
really.
This
She
hiss,
looks like she has a better chin than some fucking
somehow
action
the hiss
movie
managed to infiltrate the
action
building
heroes.
without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in
Yeah, that cutscene
full
looks pretty
line.
bad.
It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone, not protected.
It looks
by
like
an
your
HR.
textures aren't
And
loading for some reason.
extraordinarily,
Yeah, the
That's not how
textures
it's supposed
don't
to
look
look.
good.
You are the director.
Yeah,
and
you might have the
just
texture
like
resolution
position.
too high for your
Trench
RAM.
is no longer the director, obviously.
I would assume so.
No, I'm saying like maybe you have it set too high where your VRAM can't handle loading them.
I'll try for medium and see what's happening.
I'm sorry. Talking too
Yeah,
much
it might
is-
make you
situation
restart
is
the
just
game possibly,
a lot.
but yeah, because it looks like the textures aren't
Trench is
loading.
It's fixed it going to
Shot.
medium, I think.
Ah,
Oh
I
really?
found his body.
Let's see how it looks. That's definitely.
Can you tell her it looked like a
I'm
suicide?
still a ways back, but that's
The
definitely
service-
not how it's supposed to look.
Also,
It looks like N64 textures.
Yeah.
he keeps appearing to me.
Oh yeah, I'm
Alright,
seeing
I'm
it still in
watching.
some places.
I'm not sure.
It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point. Push the
Oh,
ice
yeah.
out.
It instantly fixed it. Wow.
And then I
Yeah,
have,
it's probably you have to mess with the settings to get it to where it's not using all your VRAM or something.
Yeah, I
And you
assume
entered the
that as
building
well.
when it was already in the lockdown before you
Kinda
became
just
the
did a
new
Yobo
Probably
thing.
get
How?
yeah, you could probably get the
Okay,
ray
I'll
tracing
back
mode
you.
running a little
I
better
can't.
too if you get the other settings optimized.
This is fucking unbelievable.
If you really want to
It's-
play this in the
I
best
can't
quality possible,
even-
bro.
Yeah, I'll totally go out of my way to look up
Jesse,
guides on
I
like
have a
stuff to
million
get this working
questions.
properly.
You probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
I always
There's
do
something I need to
Resident
ask you
Evil
to do
8.
first.
Yeah, bro, I could totally do
If you
Resident
cleanse
Evil
the
8,
control
Resident Evil
point,
7.
Then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss.
Can't
Because
think
if
of
that's
any other.
possible,
I guess I wouldn't
Our
mind doing
options
another
are
RE2
very
playthrough, but I don't know.
Emily Pope.
That'd be good.
I don't know her, but I like her already.
I haven't
She's the
played through
opposite
that
of
in a
the
while.
faceless agency I've
I
blamed
played
for
through it
half
twice in
the
like a
universe.
weekend and it's like, okay, I've had my fun.
But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau.
I think you did 4 playthroughs, right? You did
Yes.
every single route.
I can try.
Yep.
I'm speaking
Sadly,
for
they're
you, of
not
course.
as different
We can try it
as
together.
the original PS1 version was.
The best part about the new
You with me?
B route for
We did it
Claire
before.
is it's
Push the hiss
different.
out.
Different. Yeah, it wasn't. Suck. But again, they kind of combined both scenarios into the main scenario.
Yeah.
So it made the second run through pretty pointless. It's like, oh, you're seeing it from their perspective, even though we didn't even do it properly.
So they basically took all the elements and smashed them into one playthrough, so you could play as whatever character you want.
Yeah, and then like in in the PS1 version, you didn't encounter Mr. X
I don't
unless
wanna
you were
hang out
in
with that bitch.
playthrough 2.
I'm gonna get this private little room to myself.
And what's with the textures?
Yeah, I'm not sure
They're
how to
still
fix that.
completely missing.
Texture filtering is
So
on
weird.
low.
It's not the filtering, it's like it's trying to load in too high of textures and it doesn't have memory to do it.
Seems like
I'm not going to be able to walk you through it either because the delay will just make it impossible.
yeah, we don't need to do that.
I'm not sure what those rooms are for where you lock yourself in them.
Yeah, I don't get that either. It's just like a door.
I don't know
you
why they let you do that. It's just pointless. Oh yeah, you got texture resolution on high. That's probably why.
I turned it on high. It was on low before.
Oh, it's still doing it on low?
Bro, you only got... Yeah, I was doing it on low.
Weird. I don't know what's causing that. It's probably some issue with the PC version.
This is the
They have to
fast
look
travel
up.
thing. Yeah, I'll have to look
Oh.
it up, bro, in the lore. Cleanse the hiss corrupting agent.
It's really hard to find where to go in this game as well.
Yeah,
The map is really useless, just so you know.
it's a little embarrassing trying to play this game.
You have to follow the signs more, and the objective will say like executive and then central executive. So
Executive?
It didn't work. The hiss
then
has
you have to
burned
find the
too
well,
deep.
central executive is
Ripping
right
it
where you
out
are.
rips them apart.
Cleanse the hiss corrupt agent. Oh, oh
Jesse,
yeah, there
over
she.
here. We
Oh.
need to make a plan, Jesse.
What the fuck is this bitch? Oh, there you are. Fucking pixie ass looking
I can't cleanse that.
elf ass.
Plus
It was worth a shot. Thank you,
the layout
Jesse.
doesn't even match the map most times.
Oh, that is
Tell me why
awful.
I'm here.
This is the Alan
Whoa.
Wake devs, right?
Listen, the Bureau was involved
Yes, and
Incident
Max
in
Payne.
my hometown, Ordinary.
They go from
17
making that
years
stuff
ago.
to making this garbage.
The
Wonderful.
Bureau came in and covered the whole thing.
I know, what the fuck.
I've been looking for this place.
I wish
for a
they'd just
long
make a proper, like,
That's
real
enough.
world shooter again.
Maybe that's too much already.
Always has to
I
have some
can't
weird
tell her
element.
about Dylan and the rest yet.
Yeah, like no bullshit as well.
I've seen mentions of an altered world event case dealing with Ordinary.
I don't want to play some David
You were at
Lynch,
Ground Zero
Twin
as a
Peaks
child?
bullshit. Just make a video
It
game
was
that's
one
cool
of the
and
big
fun.
ones, and before my time.
Yeah, and you know
Yeah,
Rockstar's
very
not going to make a
classified.
proper Max
I can
Payne
try to dig
4.
out some old files for you. My
At this
boss,
juncture.
Casper Darling, would
At this
know,
juncture
but
of all
How
junctures,
woke
that ain't
this
happening.
video is.
I think he knew this was coming.
I guess-
Suspected.
I think either Take-Two or Rockstar was saying some woke shit at E3 this
There
year
would
as
save
well,
us.
which doesn't surprise me at all.
Yeah, they're like so woke, yet they're willing to defraud like
Trench. The ghost
uh,
or whatever he is.
ethnic minorities
Certain
and women in
people.
mass.
Something
They're
called
they're
the
willing
hot
to defraud people with
Said I should find
microtransactions and literally like bankrupt
It's
them.
another object of power,
You
like the
totally
Bakelite
care about these
Bakelite
people. Nah,
telephone.
fuck off.
A direct line of communication between the director and the board.
Fucking GTA Online.
Talk to you more
Yeah,
clearly.
GTA Online has probably like
Trench
defrauded
has
like
years and
non-whites
years of
in
experience.
mass for years,
You might know
for
how
a
to
decade
destroy
now.
this.
Probably got them to
Where
spend
is
like
that
thousands
one?
of dollars, but
It's to
Rockstar
the communications
or
department
Take-Two
through
really
the-
gives so much
It's
about the
part of the
poor.
sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place.
Oh yeah, bro.
We'll get the door open for you. Okay, that's my next stop. That's Tomasi's
I
department.
care so much
He's
about
the head of
equality, bro.
communications. I don't think he
so
had an
freaking
HR
ugly
agent.
to
I
the
made a point
Pope.
about not wearing one earlier.
Yeah, she looks like a fucking.
Keep an eye out.
I hate that fucking pixie haircut. It's like not even
Yeah.
a pixie haircut. It's like
They call me the director.
a dude's haircut.
That's not me. I'm not a director type. And I don't care. Why am I here? I think you already
The
know.
story doesn't make sense even when you beat it.
Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons.
Alan Wake was weird, but the
I
story
said I
still
was
kind of
looking
made
for
sense at
answers,
the
but
end.
I might never understand
I
them.
don't really care about the inner
I'm not
monologuing in this
looking
character.
for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me
Yeah,
all
it's a
those
bit
years,
strange.
I know it's real now.
A little edgy.
I didn't imagine this. I want
Like,
to be a part of
I
this
don't
world.
care.
Shut the hell
Just
up,
don't
bitch.
care.
I don't care about your
Found it,
trials and tribulations.
only to see the hiss destroy it all.
This scene I do like.
Then-
Going up on the chair and the phone. That is nice. I would dare to say it's Kino.
The Alan Wake DLC for this was pretty disappointing as well.
Oh wow,
Thought it
Alan
would
Wake
actually-
DLC.
I know this is all new to
Course.
you, so don't
Yeah.
hesitate to ask anything you want to know.
It's
There are no
barely
secrets.
connected to Alan Wake.
The door to the comms
It's just
department
more
is
the
just
same
outside the
shit
food
where you're
room
going
back in
through
the lobby.
office
They
rooms,
should have gotten it open.
shooting
by now.
enemies and
Follow the
stuff.
signs to the mailroom. You can get to the
That's about
hotline
it.
containment
Okay,
chamber
bye.
through there.
Does that guy
Oh,
have
yeah, I
a
like-
rifle? Give me that shit, bitch.
I like.
What'd you say, buddy?
Yeah, that scene with the telephone in the glass room is pretty cool looking.
Yeah, it is pretty good.
There it is again. A welcome message.
They just kind of tell you the general direction to go.
Yeah, the office setting's kind of lame. They should have just, like, they couldn't just send it to the mountains or whatever, Alan Wake is. They couldn't, like, put a new map in the game. It has to be in the same fucking game location.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just more office exploration with a couple Alan Wake references thrown in.
Lazy. Shouldn't even be DLC. That shit should be free. What did I charge for
Doesn't
it?
seem like anything worth paying for.
Did they try to charge for it or was it free?
Yeah, it was paid DLC.
That is gay, and it should be called gay, and no one should buy it.
Combat gets a bit more fun when you have all the powers. Obviously, at the beginning, it's pretty
Easy.
mediocre.
Yeah, I'm not feeling it at all. It's like nothing. When I
I
put
think
this,
once you're able to fly, it becomes a bit more fun.
for a second I thought it said deadlift. Clearly I've gone schizophrenic.
I don't know if I'll ever play this again. I would definitely play Alan Wake again.
Yeah, I'd play
Max
Alan Wake
Payne.
again. Headshots do count.
Them
That's
letters
something, I
are
guess.
dead. The lighting looks good in this room with the red.
Yeah. You see, saw the guys floating up there. That was really cool. That was, I'm not even going to call it Kino.
Almost like Silent Hill like. Disturbing looking.
Oh, I cleansed the room, and now it's normal. This kind of feels like Dune, maybe? Like Dune 2016, I guess.
Yeah, where you clear out a room.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide.
Just
and capable
kind
of
of predictable when you
absorbing
get into
80
combat like
kilovolts.
Doom was.
Stolen by our friends at the CIA.
Know you're going
Just
into a
held
spawn
the
arena
codes
to
to
fight
Soviet
guys.
nukes.
Yeah, that seems to be what it's like.
This is not the disc, of course, but one exactly like it.
All the open world games like Cyberpunk and Elder Scrolls are like that too. You think it'll have so much open world shit you can do, but every area in the game is just like a set piece built for specific missions, so it might as well have been there anyways.
We don't have the details, but when things
Yeah,
started flying
exactly.
around the disc, it was transferred
Huge
to us.
portions of the map are just built for cinematic set pieces, where you could have just had an even more polished linear game with even better set pieces created.
We launched.
The scene looks good where you're watching the video and you can see the lamp reflected.
Oh yeah, it's so impressive. That's what ray tracing on, bro. That's what ray tracing is.
Bro. So
You can
worth
see the
the
lamp
hit
in
of
the-
like 30 FPS.
Lamp on this marker board again. The reflectiveness is still there. Totally worth playing this game at 25 to 30 FPS. That's the fast travel. I guess you get
I'll
like
definitely-
cards and to unlock these to get upgrades.
Yeah. Yeah, you just... Oh, I see you looking at the lamp.
Communications. We're on the right track.
Ray tracing. My new Ooga Tech.
I don't know what
Shiny
we can
new
say.
Ooga Tech.
I don't know what word we could say for that anyways. New technology, but it
Object.
can't really capture the
Just got my
emotion and
shiny
feel
new
of
Ooga Tech.
Ooga Tech, yeah, that'll do. Good start. What the fuck is over there? It's just like throwing shit at me.
Yeah, the enemies can get quite obnoxious in this game. I was swearing quite a bit.
Oh, that's not even an enemy I can kill. Try it, bitch. You won't.
If you're struggling with performance, recommend switching to 21 by 9. Is that like the ultra wide? I feel like that would run worse though.
Weird. I think that'd be worse, yeah. I'll give it a try.
Since that increase,
I don't know how to do that in the settings.
you might have to. That might be something you have to enable in NVIDIA since you're not actually on an ultra wide.
Yeah, good point.
I'm not sure what's going on with the textures though. Like the textures have been N64 like the entire time.
It's harder
Yeah,
to
there's something
hear
really
me
fucked
when
up
I'm
about
here.
that.
It's like the channel's been changed.
But you already turned.
Maybe I'll try quitting the menu and then come back.
The texture resolution's on high. It looks like. Yeah, the texture resolution setting probably doesn't change until you reset.
Let's play on. Where is that?
So yeah, wasn't
Texture
right.
filtering. Is that?
Filtering's fine, but it's. I think the texture resolution is too high, and there's not enough VRAM to display them, so they're just like not
I'll put it
appearing.
at medium. Let's see what happens.
High is probably 4K textures.
I'm not rendering
Oh, no,
at 1080p though. I'm rendering at I'm not rendering at 1440p, just 1080p. Getting 42 FPS now. So that's better, I guess.
There's a free texture fix on PC Gaming Wiki. Oh, of course there is. Of course it's something you have to go fucking look up and...
And fix while I'm already starting a live stream. That's so great. I truly want to do
Yeah.
that. The fuck? What is this shit? Am I locked in gay
It's
baby
run-
jail? Complete the astral plane challenge.
Looks like maybe the textures are fixed and it's running slightly better. You're getting like 45 now.
Oh, I guess
might
this
have
is the
fixed it.
power I've unlocked.
Unfortunately, the game doesn't have the thing that tells you how much of your GPU resources are being
Yeah.
used for what settings.
That is pretty lame.
Those
That's
are
a really
really
useful feature to have. Such a novel
Yeah.
concept to have how much VRAM you're going to be using on things.
And this is actually running pretty good now that you... I mean, it's not 60, but you could probably get it up to 60 now.
I could probably get it
Because
up
you're
to
already like... Yeah, you're already like high 40s. Although this is a maybe less detailed area. Kind of floating in the void.
Still on some DLS getting 50 or so, so that's about as much frames as I'll be happy with.
Yeah, the main thing is that your DLSS isn't low enough where you can tell it's not 1080p or whatever you're trying to make it look like.
I'll try it 720p. Why not? See if I can get up to 60.
I think the idea with DLSS is that it doubles the resolution from a lower one.
Yep, I'm getting over 60 now.
Nice. Does it still look effectively like a 1080p image or no?
It looks like 1080p to me.
Yeah. It's pretty good. Not that bad.
Not that bad.
Clyde got a laptop. Yeah, Clyde got a laptop.
Yeah, I picked
Akari.
one up recently.
So we were gonna do a simple like mess around with the settings stream, but it turned into a fucking make
Audio
Discord and yeah,
Or not sure.
make Discord work properly.
Yeah.
Special.
Well, originally I was just going to edit a video, and I was like, I don't want to edit a video. Then I saw that you did the ray tracing stream yesterday, and I was like, well, I'll just fucking do a ray tracing stream. That's easier.
Yeah. It'll be easier to just do the stream instead of just recording it.
Yeah, recording multiple videos with multiple settings, and then clipping that all together.
Well, I was being sarcastic. It might have actually been easier to do that in comparison.
Yeah.
I got it. Just like you wanted.
I just
Ah,
record
the
some raw
performance
gameplay,
is
put
really
it up.
good now.
No, you're right. It's getting like 43 FPS now. Now I added that. Going.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's less demanding. It's complex. The ray tracing is just rendering a bunch of cubes. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's no wonder they locked this to 30 on console then. It's really uneven depending on where you're at.
Yeah. Anyways, glad you showed up, Akari.
Through the mail.
Yeah,
Always
well,
good to have the original gangsters in the chat.
I do like the psychic power type stuff where you throw objects. That's always enjoyable for me in multiple games.
Yeah, it is pretty fun to have powers like that.
Half-Life 2 had the gravity gun, and so many games that had some sort of gravity gun or power.
Yeah, the powers are definitely more fun than
Like the gunplay itself.
yeah, the gunplay doesn't feel good. Maybe they include rifles later, but I'm not feeling the revolver.
You know what? You never get any sort of long gun. It's always a different form of the pistol, which makes it kind of boring.
This must open.
Like you get a machine gun pistol, but yeah, it's just like a revolving, fast-firing pistol thing, like a Gatling gun almost. Then you get a shotgun, but it's just a pistol that shoots shots, shot
Wonderful.
kills. Yeah, it's just it's so otherworldly, bro.
So far, from the laptop, it has good performance, like whenever I'm using it, but compared to my actual desktop setup, it can't really compete, because like using a mechanical keyboard and multiple monitors is a little better than using chiclet keys and a tiny like 15-inch screen versus 23, 27-inch. Like, but in terms of performance, it runs everything about as well. Like,
Yeah, to get the functionality of a desktop, you just have to turn the laptop into a desktop by plugging all that shit into it.
yeah, I'd basically just plug all the fill up all of the display port and HDMI ports in the back, which is a large reason why I got this
Yeah.
model. It has a one HDMI port and two mini display ports, which I think could, in theory, support up to 4 monitors, but I'm not sure. Because I think DisplayPorts can support multiple 1080p devices, like maybe even 3. I'm not sure. There's a lot of bandwidth for DisplayPort.
No. That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah. You'd in theory have a single triple monitor setup going off one DisplayPort, I believe. Yeah, I'm not sure what these rooms are about either.
Yeah, and then the layout of the building changes as you progress in the story, so some of these blocked areas open up, so it makes it more annoying. Then it'll show a location on the map, but it's just like upstairs or downstairs, and there's no direct route to it, so you have to run all around to find it. It gets really annoying.
Yeah, I'm not
The
feeling...
texture seems better now, like they're not fucking up as much. Yeah, I think that was it. You just had it set a little too high.
It's not that bad. Not that bad. It's pretty good. El Presidor's live streams are kind of bad. Like, he has like a gaming laptop, yet he streams on his cell phone and just like responds to chat. He doesn't have any commentary of his own. Like,
Yeah. Just. Yeah, I watched that movie. No, I didn't watch that movie.
I think
That's
David
all
Duke
he
is a
said.
loser or something like that.
Yeah, didn't he say that?
Because I watched this movie produced by Hollywood. Therefore, yeah, that's totally not just a hit piece on him. I mean, sure, he has kind of probably has a bad history and might be a loser, but like the fact that he's citing like a Hollywood film as a proof of that is kind of like nonsense. Shows how much of a
Oh, he was doing that. I remember that now.
he was citing some fucking film, The Black Klansman,
Oh,
which of course is just bullshit.
Oh, you run into the poison.
Yeah, I wasn't
This
sure
shit's
what to do
annoying.
there.
You just can't until you get the upgrade to get through it. Nothing you can do.
Yeah, because
Yeah, Ikari, I played the Alan Wake DLC and I wasn't impressed by it. So you didn't miss anything.
like how we were looking forward to do a beast out with him, and then he's like, "Oh, I'll just ban people that bring up video games."
Yeah. Cool loading screens, yes. Is this running off an SSD, by the way?
Yeah, I have a 512 SSD.
Okay, so... Here's
Not
the
actually
textures looking
512
good again.
gigabytes in the lore. It's like 480 or so.
Yeah.
Legally,
For-
they can say it's 512.
Yeah.
I don't really care that much about it. It is what it is.
Yeah, the visuals are good in this game.
What the fuck are you supposed to do here?
They just need more variety. Doing office building the whole game gets kind of boring.
And it's not like they can't do anything. and have it still be in the office.
Yeah.
It's just like if it's some trippy alternate dimension, just change it up so completely it becomes a different environment. Like, nothing's
That's the thing. Like they act like it's this changing environment, but it's always just a changing office environment. Like it doesn't change its motif at all. So they didn't even use the concept very well. It could be like Silent Hill, where you go to different locations and stuff.
I like Persona, where it becomes like Persona dungeon. That would be really nice, where it's influenced by
Yeah.
people. Like it could be taken from one character's psychology or something like that. Persona does it better. I'll just say that. Oh fuck.
Yeah. More varied visual design. I think that's the main issue with this game, is the visual design is all the same. It may
Yeah.
be what they were going for with the lore, but it's not visually pleasing as a game with varied environments.
I think Chris followed the Trey Brotherhood stuff. I didn't. That was pretty good. I mean, like his video content, like that he pre-records, is either good or it's bad. But like his live streams are just dog shit. Like he doesn't get in character properly for it.
I started back then. I heard about El Presidor because someone on Game FAQ posted his video about baiting
Wait, do you pronounce
Xbox fanboys.
you pronounce it Fox or you pronounce it Fags? I can't remember.
I usually say Fox.
Yeah, Fox is probably better.
But yeah, I just saw him through there, being the fanboys. That was around the time of Chad Warden as well, so I feel like El Presidor was doing the same thing as Chad Warden.
Chad Warden,
Baiting
baby.
fanboys. I knew both of them were trolling right away. I couldn't believe everyone thought they were for real.
Can't tell if what type of ethnicity Warden is. I guess he's some kind of South Asian, I would assume.
Yeah, someone found his real name and everything, and it was like a Filipino-sounding name,
Yeah,
I
he
believe.
doesn't look like he has Indio admixture. Looks like
But he's just like a financial advisor or some shit.
no wonder he didn't want to fucking be an celebrity. Probably
Yeah.
makes a shit ton of money in his day job.
Yeah. I forget what part of the game I showed when I played this. I think I was farther than this, maybe.
Bro, I'm not going to do any more Yobo. I'll just do this random thing that's also cooking videos. That's a different thing that's not quite as funny.
I'll be right back.
It's all good, man.
Just keep going. Like 2 minutes.
Well, these are computers. These are like little office stations. Weird looking. Looks like a weird server room. Proceed through the communications depot. You can rip the speakers off. Nice. Oh, that's a cool little thing. I can't shoot these off. Oh, these would be breakable and it showed that the network was disconnected, but no. Guess it's a dead end to them.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back, man. Yeah, you weren't kidding. You have to explore a good bit in this game to figure out where to go.
Yeah, I got lost around this area as well. Also, all those side quests are infinitely respawning, so you don't have to actually do them.
Makes sense.
They can fly now. Great.
They're just for grinding resources or experience.
Bro, I'm just like a Chronicle character.
It's a little bit like the Metroid or the Exploration Castlevania games where you slowly unlock
Oh,
different areas, new abilities, but
bro, it's just like Dark Souls, because I died.
it's like Souls combined with ugly Mongoloid.
Ugly Mongoloidism.
I hate that fucker flying around. He just dodges all your shit. And then the health system gets annoying because you have to run out to get those things to heal.
Yeah, it's just not fun. I'm gonna hit this
They
dude.
can fly now. Great.
I haven't seen the temperature go up to 80 yet, so that's good.
Yeah, I don't have a cooling pad on it either. Fuck you.
Flying Mongoloid stuff. Particle effects look nice.
Oh yeah, he can throw stuff around too.
Yep. Later on, you get the ability to take them over, so they become allies. This is a tough fight. You just have to kill the little guys and get the health from them. Oh yes, see him tossing it. Yeah, the toss never works against him, seems like. He just dodges every time.
Yeah, I'll probably avoid doing that. I'm not gonna get
Great.
I think if you shoot him and then toss it after he dodges, then it'll hit him. Fake him out or something. Combat gets rough though. Especially later on, it gets really frustrating. I was swearing top of my lungs playing this.
I'm already feeling it.
Yep. You will feel it.
I'm really feeling
Just
it.
like Souls.
I don't think that was even strong.
Souls where you lose all your souls when you die, or some of them.
I'm really feeling it. Fuck you. Oh yeah, fucking Xenoblade.
Yeah.
I'm really feeling it.
Ikari wonders how you feel about Elden Kangs.
I guess if it's gonna play like a Souls game, I guess I'll like it, but I don't know what platform I want to get it on, because I don't want to support Steam or Sony, so...
We might have to set up a fundraiser to buy us both copies so we'll play it on stream, otherwise we might not be able to do a
Feel
double
free to
Waterhead for a
toss
while.
Up, go in the audience and feel free to buy the fucking Steam copies, I guess.
Yeah.
Cheap bastards.
I'll probably get it in some form, but I really don't want to pay $60 for a digital PC copy so I can play it online for free.
Yeah. Mine ended up just getting well, no, if it's on PS5 and not on PS4, then I had to pay $500 after spending $1,200 on the laptop. So, fuck that.
Actually, it's on PS4, which is funny because they couldn't put the Demon Souls remake on PS4.
Yeah.
Elden Ring.
Yeah, PS5 had to have an exclusive, bro, at launch, so that's just going to be exclusive. Even though they can't even sell all the PS5s to people that want them.
Another thing I wonder,
Oh my god.
it has a PS4 and PS5 version. But are those even going to be crossplay? Or is it just going to be separate player pools? It's going to be
Yeah, that's pretty
shitty if that's
important.
the case. Yeah, if it's two separate things, it's going to be fragmented with all the people that don't have PS5s versus people that have PS5s. Yeah, I don't know. They should do crossplay more often with shit,
Yeah.
like how Warzone is.
With Souls style games, there's no reason for it to not have crossplay on PC and stuff.
Yeah. What do you mean they collect pricing? What are you talking about?
Yeah, I don't get what that means.
Oh, I think he means that the site lists the prices of games on different platforms. I think I've seen those sites. Yeah, I know what site that is.
Do it, bitch. You won't. Fuck you.
Sony charges developers $100K to implement crossplay. Really?
Really? That is gay.
Will they do that? Don't they do that for patches as well? They charge them if they make more than one patch. I don't know. They might not do that anymore. Actually, they have a history of doing shit like that. Easier to get a PS5. I thought it was easier to get the series.
In the lore, the developers can only only get to rent the things they publish the consoles on. They get an indefinite lease too, bro.
Bro, it's easiest to get a Series S.
Yeah, if you want a 1080p
Yeah.
console, just get a Series S. Like, anything above that, you don't need it. You don't need the Series X when you only play in 1080p, bro. Despite the
They
fact
weren't
they're-
even saying 1080p. They were saying it was a 1440 console.
Holy shit,
It's
that
barely 1080p for a lot of the
that
games.
is delusional. Yeah, they were like,
Yeah, some games are that. But
they were like attacking us for like pointing out who got banned.
Oh, yeah.
Banned from GameFAQs for calling people low IQ. Bro, you can't call people low IQ if they make poor choices with their money. That would be mean. You can't be mean to people.
bro, that's
Oh my god.
discrimination. This part sucks, I'm telling
It
you.
sucks dick.
Is this a main mission too? I forget. It might be a side mission.
And then the fact that it's digital only. Like, I wouldn't mind if it was a weaker console.
Yeah.
The fact that they're defrauding people by only giving them digital is, like, the main issue. Like, you can't even plug in, like, a USB, like, upgrade it later with a USB CD drive. Like,
Plus, it has the backwards compatibility function, but you can't put discs in it. So if you have a backwards compatible collection, it better be digital, otherwise it won't work.
more defrauding. It's like, back in the day with the original Xbox, they wouldn't give you a hard... They had, like, the one without the HDMI port, or the hard drive. It's like, that's kind of shitty, too, similar in my opinion. Maybe a little less bad, but I'm not sure.
I feel like the only consoles I see out in the wild anymore are just Switch Lights, and that's it.
Yeah, no one wants a Switch Lite.
I think I've seen PS4 Pros, maybe.
Wonder what's going on with that.
I think I've seen a few Xbox One S's, not Series X. It's the regular Xbox One S.
Those throwables hit so hard, dude. Like, most of your HP if you get hit.
Yeah. I forget what strategy I used for this guy.
Or hide behind fucking pillar.
Yeah, the Switch Lite is pretty pointless.
Not even, like, I don't see any reason why you want to have it. I mean, I'm glad that I got one, but we got it subsidized by GameStop. It was, what do you call it? Sponsorship by Nintendo and GameStop that they did for us.
PS4 Pros are over $300 at GameStop. Wow.
Damn.
Yeah, they should be like 200 by now.
Yeah, I would pay like 150, maybe 100 used, 200 new. I would literally rather buy like a $400 brand new PS2 than a PS4 Pro at this point, at this juncture.
Yeah. Yeah, I think my GTX 970 is worth more than I paid for it.
Yeah, that is absurd.
They can fly now.
I think I
I
paid
gotta-
like 70 and going for like 150, 200 or something.
I paid like $340 for my RX, or not RX, R9 480, which is a pretty good deal because I might go for upwards of like $600, $800.
Damn.
Oh my
I don't know
god!
when this shit. At least you got your new Uga Tech now.
Yeah, I got my new Uga Tech. I think you're supposed to crouch, take cover, something. It's not giving me
You
enemies.
just gotta keep the cover between you and him, and
That didn't count as cover, bro.
I think he eventually sends more enemies at you, and that'll give you more heals. But
Yeah, it was all on the first floor, not on the second floor.
this part's just a pain in the ass.
It's an alright boss fight. I mean, it's like, if I wasn't on stream, I would be enjoying this, but the fact that I'm on stream and it's like repetitive, and I know it's not creating good content, that's the only thing I don't like about it. Potential it's boring content for the
They can
viewers.
fly now. Great.
So if GPU prices will go down anytime soon. I feel like it won't be till next year.
Yeah, maybe not even after that. Maybe if we go into a bear market, we'll see a jump in GPU value. But even then, probably. Yeah, I blew myself up, so I didn't get any HP. I could run out and get this, but I'll die. Lost all the health I tried to get. Fuck you.
I
See?
don't know where I'm gonna be playing Elden Kangs.
Yeah, I don't know what platform I'll go for. If it's peer-to-peer, we'll acquire legitimate copies. If it's server-based, I wouldn't mind buying a copy on PS4 if it has crossplay, fuck it. And I'll get us both like a month or so of PS Plus, fuck it.
Yeah, because if I get it on PC, it's not gonna run as good as it would on the fucking consoles I have. 'Cause my PC is getting shittier by the day. Bro, Biden's gonna look into the chip shortage.
He's gonna look into the
Gonna-
superconductor.
God look it, bro.
We'll do so much for the market. This fucking...
He's gonna have an ice cream cone and think about it, bro.
We're gonna have a chocolate ice cream cone. This, senile fucking Irish Catholic bastard's gonna totally do so much for the superconductor. We'll totally get our GPUs.
Completely fucked up the gas prices, so everything we do is more expensive now.
Yep.
You dipshit. You dipstick, as Cyrax called his brother.
Yeah, you dipstick.
This
Look at this
dipstick
crazy
over
dude.
here.
He's so crazy just standing there. Trying to be so quirky and normal.
Yeah, making a little face calmly. He's so insane.
He's actually this
I finally
autistic.
got rid of finished it, I think. Hopefully.
Oh yes,
He flew off,
you did
bro.
not afraid Ganesh. Why you didn't win
I have a
earlier?
feeling he'll be back.
I have a feeling he'll be
Let's stay
back.
focused. The hotline should be
Battlefield
past
5
the
is
mailbox.
$10 now.
Of course it is. Well, I polished off my Red Bull, so I'm gonna throw this away and get some water. Be right back.
I don't know if I'd even pay. I wouldn't even play Battlefield 5 if it was free on whatever store. Yeah, I wonder about the anti-crypto mining thing. Like, is that just going to prevent crypto mining? Is it going to make the card weaker as well? Did they even show any gameplay of Battlefield though? I thought that was just a CG
GPU is
scene.
around
I don't know if we've
77. That's pretty. It's not too bad. Could be worse.
Yeah.
The fan's definitely really loud, but I don't mind it. I was able to hear it from the other room. Probably be cooler once they get a cooling pad, and then it'll just become irrelevant.
Yeah, I would probably get one either way. Just in case.
Yeah, it's only like $30.
Yeah, BF4 is probably the last Battlefield I played online regularly.
Yeah, when you were doing your
And
Jihad
I gave up
special.
the series.
Shone Boshone.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, can we do a Shone Boshone on stream?
Shonebi. Habib. New music, Habib.
We're gonna play some
New
Habib.
Iranian music from Habib.
No. No clip.
حبيب Ivan Tanzim
Oh, you gotta re-download Cyberpunk and try the ray tracing on that.
Yeah, I'll totally download Cyberpunk. Yeah, no, not happening.
تو کوچه های خلوت دوباره پا میذارم تموم خاطراتو
Yeah, touching that game
میخوام بیارم
for a long time, if ever.
I played it, then I got bored of it. Like, the gameplay's okay. Just the fact that I know it's paused and, like, makes me not want to switch in that commentary, I guess. It's about as buggy as the
Well, he's
average Elder Scrolls style game. Turn this down a bit.
Yeah, WX, he's on a laptop, so he can't do that.
Well, I could do that technically. Just, I don't really want to like move my laptop off my desk.
The
It doesn't bother me at all.
Has been evaluated by the Roman authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused
We've
by
had our
silent
Habib fun.
weaponry
Were you
and
playing it or
I
something?
was
I
playing
couldn't
it
hear
yet.
it.
numerous
Oh, okay, I couldn't hear it at all.
inner ear, but most are
Just a little
to make
throwback
full
special
recovery. Of
to the
course,
old days of the Jihad where you could
Hotline
toss
can't
some
be far
C4 on a Battlefield 4 vehicle and run it at the enemy. Simpler times.
Yeah, it was sad they don't really let you do that in Warzone. It just does fuck all.
Yeah, you can't blow them up. You can use it like a rocket to blow people up.
Yeah.
Decent fun, I guess. Not sure what I think of these randomized upgrades. Feels kind of like Diablo-esque. Oh, dude, look at that! The title, the area. It's so Kino, isn't it, bro? Ooh. I do
The
actually like.
upgrades aren't super exciting. It just increases the stats. It's stuff you don't really notice the difference very much.
I do like this little hallway as you walk into the light.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino.
Yeah, Ikari, I think they'll try to
Oh,
add some Oz into Last of Us 1 if they remake it.
Door marked with black.
this is good.
Because remember, in Last of Us 1, the main campaign really didn't have a lot of pause or any in it. So they'll probably try to fix it so there's pause in both the main campaign and the Left Behind DLC.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll make it more paused.
They'll make it more historical revision-y too. Then again, everything that covers that era is generally historically revisionist.
They'll probably have some gay flashback scene with that Bill guy or whatever that they just implied was gay before, but they'll probably have like a flashback scene of him getting rammed in the ass or something.
Oh god.
Just like
more explicit.
didn't Last of Us 2 have some like fucking doggy style sex scene or something with a weird mongoloid chick?
Yeah, there were some sex scenes. I was like, that's just unnecessary in my opinion. It doesn't
Oh yeah,
need-
where Neil Druckmann self-inserted in more ways than one. They'll add 6 synagogues, yeah.
And bro, you can't shoot the Jewish objects in the world because only racist anti-Semites want to do that, so you can't do it. It's offensive, bro. Just limiting
Yeah, bro,
what
you
can
shoot
do in
everything
games.
else about that.
You should never destroy Jewish religious objects in games, and it's like these are the same people that like stoke crosses and fists. It's like you don't care about like respecting people's religious beliefs. You're just anti-white.
Yep, you're just anti-white. Simple as. Bro, if you say critical race theory is anti-white, I'll just ban you.
I'll just block you, bro. It's like that person is so weak looking. It's like you don't say I'll block you. You just block them. It's like you don't get to have a platform here. It's like it's showing how much it's bothering them and how much they're
Yeah,
how
all
thin
it
their
does.
skin is. It's like when we see shit like that, it's like, haha, this is kind of makes you feel good because you're laughing at them.
Yeah.
Alright, take this down. The situation
You kind of get used to the combat in this game, like switching off between using the gun till it's depleted, and then using the powers till they're depleted, and vice
Throwing on
versa.
me.
Numerous personnel have
Yeah,
damage
well, I
to
can
the
climb
inner
up here.
ear.
But
Oh, I can climb up
it does
here!
do-
Yeah! Oh, no! I will stay up.
The event also damaged their cellular walls, but you can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined.
I don't know if
Sorry,
I
Bill.
watched his Last of Us 2 video. I don't think I did.
It was solid, yeah. Krogan always makes great videos, of course. They made it, he was talking that they made it like a tribal conflict between a religious group and a non-religious group.
I see you climbing up like the light fixture.
Something about it made me really happy. Bro, in the lore, if you go into this void, you'll die. You have to go here. You have to stand here, bro. Really?
The main vid of Krogan's I liked was before Doom Eternal was coming out, he made a video about how it appeals to Western kind. It did get me kind of hyped for the game, but honestly, the game itself was not a good Doom game. Like, it ended up not being woke, but at the same time, it just wasn't a proper Doom game either. So it disappointed in the gameplay for me, but not really for being woke. Yeah, I just saw you fall.
I like this trial and error stuff. It really improves the quality of the game.
Yeah,
This is the
That's
third time I've
bugged
done
me
it.
the most about this game.
I mean, it's
It's really
cinematically
fucking
cool.
good.
Like the area here is cool, but I don't want to do a puzzle. Just let me walk out on the platform.
Yeah, and then they'll send you on a wild goose chase where you're not even going to the right area that it seems like you should be going. There's a lot of that kind of bullshit in this game.
I guess I have to get out there, but how do I get out there without falling? Is the question.
We'll go over there again. Oh wait, I'm
Really?
way behind.
That wasn't even a good puzzle, dude. That is stupid.
There's a lot of roadside motels across the country. On the road,
Remember what
run
happened?
under the radar.
Oh, this thing. Yeah, you're supposed to hit it 3 times.
How the fuck am I supposed to know that? Oh
Something
my
recognized
god.
from a dream.
I think it says it at some point, but it's just some audio thing that says
Give me some service. Give me.
3.
Where's the fucking liquor at?
Basically, do that every turn. Every time you get one of those switches, you have to do it 3 times.
Oh yeah, I'll keep
So-
that in mind.
I haven't paid attention what the last Gran Turismo game even was. Those games were impressive back on PS1, I remember,
PS1
because
game.
they looked very realistic on PS1. Then they continued that with PS2, making them look more photoreal style
Right now,
games.
Well, think about playing the meme about just one game, but that might be copyright in some way. Because Sony has no fucking games this generation. Oh, sorry, go on. I lost track of the conversation and interrupted you. Excuse me.
Well, I was just saying that Gran Turismo went for like the photoreal look with their games, but after like PS2 generation, it seemed like they took longer and longer to bring their games out, so I just kind of stopped paying attention to
Yeah.
Gran Turismo.
Same. After PS2, I kind of stopped paying attention as well.
They were always a graphical showcase of the new Sony hardware, but now it's like I don't care. Graphical advancements aren't as exciting as they were when it went from 2D to 3D.
I agree. Like the lighting here, I guess looks cool. Like the God rays coming in are nice.
Yeah, and like the light bounce when it hits an object and it colors the surrounding objects the same color that the object is getting hit with. That's the other thing with ray tracing. I don't know, ray tracing is not as impressive as like going from 16-bit graphics to 32-bit 3D graphics.
Are from standard def to HD.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, I have to hit it 3 times. Oh, whoa, bro, I get to answer the phone. I get to go to the Kino room now to hear the Kino phone call. Bro, it's just like I'm playing a David Lynch film. This is so awesome. Where's the little midget who's gonna, like, talk in reverse?
Yeah, I'm not surprised they are going to put the new Gran Turismo on PS4 and PS5 because they've been backtracking on saying they're going to focus on PS5, and now they're just like, oh wait, customers don't own a PS5 because they're all being scalped, so maybe we should make PS4 games still.
This is just like one of my American David Lynch films.
Want to rewatch Twin Peaks?
The Final Fantasy engine hair looks really bad in it. Whatever engine they're using. What were they using for Final Fantasy 15 and 7?
15 was Luminous Engine, which was Square Enix's own engine, and then 7 Remake was just Unreal Engine 4.
No shit. What is Hotline? Not sure how to
What's
switch
that?
powers.
I think you're just supposed to run past that thing.
Wonderful. More trial and error.
Yeah, it's just basically just a hazard you have to avoid.
It's the monster, just like that one guy who was just an actor that, I think it was just like an office guy that Lynch thought was spooky looking.
Oh, I forget who that was.
The great villain.
I know who.
He's just sitting in
Oh
a
yeah,
creepy
the
way.
Bob. Yeah, the Bob actor. He was just like a stagehand or whatever. Ooh, just so I get yeeted by that thing.
Bro, in the lore, you just have to tank damage and you're fine.
I think he just kind of follows you, so you lead it in a circle and then run past it.
Oh, I completely forgot about the Kino room. I don't get the Kino room. I get to fucking go back to this tutorial zone. There's 2 of them, actually. You can see them both over there. Not following. Like, I guess this is cool, but like, if you keep going back to maps like this, it's just going to get old. They should have designed another stylized area like this, I guess. But I don't know what they can
Yeah,
do.
the whole game. This area and offices.
It doesn't connect
that's
to
it.
any typical network. A direct
Maybe
line to
some
the astral
industrial
plane
looking
and the
stuff,
void.
but that's not
And
that
my
much
hypothesis
different from
is,
Office.
under the right conditions, to other planes of existence
More
as well.
square rooms.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Closed
take a
building.
short break. Be right back.
Alright.
Bro, this is the important story.
A director needs a team. My management
Yeah,
team. These
I
people
played
know
through
the
Ask Creed
secrets of the
Unity
Bureau
on
as
PC
well
at
as I
60
do.
FPS, and
Some
it's
even
definitely
better.
much better
Darling,
like that.
Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall.
I do have the PS4
Marshall
version, so I
special
could
operations.
technically just put in the disc
She
without the
sees right
patch
through me.
and try it that way,
knows
but
I don't
since
like
I can already
relying
play
on
it on
people.
PC,
The only
at that
person you should
frame rate,
fail is yourself.
not much point of doing
But
it.
things change when you become director.
I'm surprised they didn't like make a patch for both games to run on PS5 and Series X at higher res and frame
have
rate
it.
would be
Big
nice.
Hotline.
Emily.
I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo. An echo with...
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what I think about the story. It's like, there's
I need to
nothing
get back
that
to Emily.
kind of pulls me into the game, you know?
People react
You
strongly.
just talk about
When I
things
tell
like you
them.
already know what's going on, and you don't.
Is it
Yeah.
too soon
I don't
to
like
tell
that type of
Emily?
storytelling.
Especially, it was the
be
same
able
in
to
Death
help.
Stranding. They just say things and you have to, like, figure out what they're talking about, but there's nothing that...
Yeah.
You're not, like, waiting for the next hit of dopamine in the story. The story's just kind of happening and you're, like... Like, I want something, like, points of interest in the story that I'm focusing on. Like, I want it to go in multiple directions, directions I don't expect, and then I, like, focus on those points of the story and it gets me excited for the next reveal in that story, you know?
Yeah. Nothing ever really feels like it gets resolved in this. There's a few little revelations, but it's just a bunch of random bullshit, feels like.
Yeah.
Even more so than David Lynch. Like, David Lynch makes sense compared to this game. The only thing I'm not excited about with the new Halo is the fact if I buy it for Series X, it's going to be a disc where I have to install the entire game from the internet.
It'll be,
Because
bro,
it's
it'll
smart
totally be smart
delivery.
delivery. You have to call it smart delivery. Don't just say that it's like a digital copy. That's a cope.
Yeah. It's going to be the Xbox One version on the disc, which they won't let me play unless I connect online to verify it, and then get the smart delivery files. Like, I just want physical games where Xbox One isn't tethered to the new console's functionality. I don't know. I mean, it's consumer friendly in a way, but not.
Yeah. Consumer friendly as in they let you use your old disc, but unconsumer and friendly because they're not making new discs for the new console.
Yeah, it's because it's consumer friendly because you can update for free, but it's not because the discs they sell you don't have the game you're playing on it. You have to go on their server to get it. It's just like fucking. I like how PS4 and 5 does it.
I just
You
don't
can buy a
want-
PS4 version, or you can buy a PS5 disc that works.
Yeah, that's infinitely better. But then PS5 disc will eventually not work either because the battery will go out. But don't worry, bro. You'll be dead in 15 years before that happens.
Bro, Sony will always let you download, so you can always trust them to be there for you.
I think the paid online is the thing that makes me like dump consoles immediately because it's like I don't want to lease my hardware, you know, man. Well, that's essentially what they're saying. It's like, bro, you couldn't get a console that's as powerful as a 360 or whatever, or not 360, a 3060. So they're just going to like charge you in monthly online payments or whatever.
We're subsidizing our loss by making you pay for our online.
Just basically saying that shills are basically saying that you're indefinitely having your console leased to you. It's like, no, I don't want. I just want to own my console and be able to use my internet or internet
You need
whenever
our
I want.
server to use your internet connection properly.
Yeah, bro, it has to be on their servers. You can't just host your own servers to play your video games. Like any FPS, you should be able to just host your own servers
Yeah.
or any game in general.
Jesse, did you get the hotline?
Should be
How
just
is
a
it out there?
consumer
The
right
call's
thing
ubiquitous.
where any software you buy should work on your own private network if you have one.
Emily,
Yeah, should work on your own private network.
talk.
Should be able to
Of
run your
course.
own server. Should be some
I got
fucking
the hotline.
monopoly
I can
these
make out what Chuck just
corporate assholes have to have their fucking boots on our
Incredible.
throats. Say, you
What
can't
did
say
he
that
say?
in chat. Just
He
we're
talked
gonna
about his
ban you
management
now.
team. People
Oh, you had to
who-
pay us $15 a month to play
Your
this
boss,
now.
darling.
Can't say
Tomasi,
Brown Man bad on
gone.
a
Salvador,
Activision
he's the head of
server.
security.
Yeah, you can't
And
say
Marshall?
Brown Man bad, making fun of Orange Man
Helen
bad.
Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her Rangers and went to the research
Yeah,
center
they
to
sell a
secure the
lot more
HRA
units.
connection.
Like whenever the
She hasn't come back.
Xbox thing rumor was going that that'd
Someone
be
who could help us.
free online, I
The
probably
other
would have a
sectors.
Series X
How
now
do I get
if
that?
it had free online.
It's
I would have
impossible
pre-ordered it
because of the
instantly.
internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be
Something
done
I'd
late
actually
in the
want
sector.
to give them money for
Normally,
is
you
to
take
not
the
have to
sector
give them
elevator
money
down
to
there.
use my
It
internet.
connects all the
Yeah, I
sectors,
would buy a
but it
Series
won't
X and
work
we
while the
wouldn't be
lockdown
worrying
is in
about the
effect.
whole Elden Ring thing.
We already got past
We'd
one.
just get it
Yeah.
on Xbox.
Maybe I can find a way. Jesse, look, with no prep, no training.
God, this
in
fucking
this
woman looks so
extreme
weird.
situation, you are doing.
I don't even have any
phenomenally
Xbox
well.
One games,
All
but
that
I
in
would
his can't seem to
potentially
affect you.
buy
I
like
mean, I would love to run some tests.
the other Dark Souls games on it because that would be nice to
You
have.
agree, that is. We could find out
Yeah.
something that would help us.
Tests. I don't know. She might find out about you,
The inner monologue.
but I wouldn't mind understanding more myself.
Okay. If you think it will help. Great.
They
I'll check the
try to
internal documentation
explain
for
the
any
origins
lockdown
of her
bypasses.
powers and
We
stuff,
need
but
to
I
get
still
these
didn't
sectors
get
open
what
to
they were
keep
trying to
Darwin and
say
Marshall.
when they explained
And I'll
it.
look for a way inside the maintenance sector.
It just doesn't make
The sooner we
sense.
find one, the sooner I reach this override.
Yeah. I'm not really paying too much attention to the story. The gameplay's growing on me. It's not as great as I'd like it to be. Or good.
It's almost better if you ignore the story and just enjoy the exploration stuff, but
Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. I don't think they're having any issues selling units. Like, it's all sold out. They're not producing enough units, so maybe they're not seeing that the call, like, maybe they're losing money on selling so many, I would assume, but I don't know. Hopefully they're losing money
Yeah.
and selling a lot.
We can still play the free-to-play stuff. We can play Paladins with bots.
Yeah, bro, we could play Warzone indefinitely.
Yeah.
Hopefully that one guy gets back to me. I would really like to do a stream with him.
Has he played Warzone on his channel? I haven't seen.
I haven't seen either. He was playing Dark Souls 3 on PS4, I think. We both have it on PS4, but we need PS Plus, and he probably doesn't have PS Plus either. So it's probably not something that would work. I'm not really having any issues using the map. It
Do you
seems
hear
pretty
that?
functional for me.
Someone's singing. Where's it coming from?
Shut up.
Weird, there's like an icon on screen during that cutscene. That must be a glitch. Weird.
Singing. Sounds like it's coming from the elevator.
World War II game called Enlisted. It's so hard for me to play World War II games now. Knowing the things I know that I won't get into.
Yeah, knowing the historical revisionism that usually goes on within them. Like Battlefield 5 or whatever, how like it was so woke and full of historical revisionism.
Brings up a lot of questions.
I do like the low-tech combat is fun, but it's hard. I can't say.
Yeah, the lower tech combat is. I like World War One games a lot. The bolt action rifles where you can just shoot someone and eat them instantly is really nice. We need to play Rising Storm 3 or is it 2? The Vietnamese one. You could probably use my Epic account and we could play that while I use my Steam account. That could be really good for a B stuff.
Oh yeah, that'd be one way to do it.
I'll just throw you my account info at some point. I'll get this. I like the launch damage. Oh wow, I only used one. Oh, these are all one. I'll just go and upgrade all these.
Well, nowadays they don't let you join the Axis powers in those games, or they're not called what they're supposed to be called, or
Yeah, or
they don't look like look because they don't let you have that little bit of fun where you play as the side you want to play as.
Yeah. Oh, I don't have enough materials because I died so much fighting the boss, bro.
Yeah, that shit gets annoying. It's just like Souls, bro. You lose it all.
Power plant is largely
That's not something I like about Souls. I like the fact that Souls has good combat.
There's that time-wasting bullshit in Souls that you like, dude.
Energy output, right?
Totally why we like Souls. The shit that pisses us off.
I just like it for the multiplayer at this point.
Yeah.
A lot of these questions could be answered by a lot of discussing.
Fuck. They didn't even add new content to Demon Souls. They like changed everything about it aesthetically, ruined the Eurocentrism of it, and like made characters that were Asian look kind of stereotypically Asian, like with a fucking mustache. Like that was fucked looking. Like it just looked lame. Like I would kind of be offended they like made a caricature of like an Asian guy for the samurai dude.
What's the guy that holds your items?
Stockpile Thomas. They made him look like something out of fucking Shrek. It was garbage.
Yeah, he looks like a character now.
Yeah, the design, the bosses for some of the designs for some of the bosses look like fucking mobile phone character models. Like they're so bad, like soulless garbage. It's telling me I'm supposed to be here, but
Yeah. Executive Central might have to take the elevator at the end of the hall, maybe? I'm not sure.
Yeah, probably the
It gets-
elevator. Yeah, it's too confusing. Then they took out the dupe to get more of the items. So it's like, why am I even playing this game when I can play it on PS3 with free on PS3 or PC with free online, unlimited stones, no bullshit,
Yeah.
no pause. And then they changed the intro where before the features of the characters were hidden. And then they made it where you could see that, oh yeah, we included all these brown people and women. It's like, no, fuck off. I like how it came out of left field. Like, we did not expect any pause. Like, it was just not something you would think would happen, you know?
Now you know they'll put it in anything, though.
Yeah, and Blue Point had no history of doing that shit. They were a good studio making good fucking games.
Yeah. You're tampering with it somehow.
Or
Agitating.
remastering games properly.
Yeah. Well done, remasters.
I probably would have bought it at launch if I was going to buy a PS5. I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah.
Oh, I can
things
deconstruct
have just
this.
going downhill.
There it is. Just keeps getting worse.
Getting worse. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe Elden Rings will have pause somehow, but
Hope has asked us to document his incantation.
I don't think Sekiro really did, so maybe it won't. Sekiro just sucked.
Person with a pencil.
Didn't have pause, but it's not a good game in my opinion.
On paper. Maybe she's trying to get us killed.
Yeah, Sekiro, its combat, it's not satisfying because it doesn't have any flexibility in what you can do. There's like no play styles. You have to do the quick time event style combat where you like block things. Like, I don't want to do that. Search for a way into the maintenance.
So much variety.
Yeah, the tools add variety. Okay, I had to go up the elevator, yeah.
They don't even give you enough
Like I said before,
emblems to use the tools more
the
than
janitor
like
is a friendly face.
6 times maybe.
You shouldn't even have a limitation on it because they're not even that powerful. Like, you should just be able to use it
Yeah.
unlimited. Maybe at most I would accept a cooldown of like 5
Yeah.
to 15 seconds at most. But scarce use of a tool that's not even powerful per life, that's gay. Don't do that. That reduces fun. I can't have fun when you do that. Or only being
The
able to
maintenance
have like
sector is the
6,
janitor for
5,
me.
20 healing items.
I can
Don't do
find
that
Achi
shit.
here.
Just let me grind
can
and
help
get
me reach the
99 healing
override.
items like Demon
Maybe
Souls.
it was you who got me into
I don't
the
care about this
responsible
elite
lockdown.
bullshit. Just let me do that.
Maybe
And then
it was
fucking
Achi.
Bloodborne had like
Felt
you
like
had to
he
grind it and then you can only hold so
had
much of it. It's
Achi's
like I don't
office.
care about making PvP balance.
Is Achi
It's
guiding
not a
me to-
PvP game.
Bloodborne had the bullets and the blood vials, which were kind of annoying to farm after a while.
The
Did you buy the
directorial override
bullets?
is right
I
there.
can't remember.
in
You
the
just get
control.
respawned with them.
How do we get there?
You had to steal some of your health to refill like 5 of them or whatever. And then the rest you had to buy if you wanted to hold more than that at once.
Wow, you had to buy the bullets too.
Yeah.
Might have to get Jamie to pull it up for us. You know?
And that was the same shit, kind of like you needed the bullets to do the defensive moves, and you need the ninja rolls to break the boss's guard and stuff like that. So it's like you have to use a consumable just to do moves that are ways to break the boss and diff them normally.
Yeah, so it's like a roadblock. Unless you use all that up, you can't fight the boss properly anymore. So
Yeah.
I don't want limited chances.
That's what I didn't like. Like, you'd use the fireworks to make the boss stunned for a second. But you only get like 6 of those per boss fight, and then you just gotta fight him
Or the
the
weapon
normal way,
enchant.
which takes forever.
Bro, you have to go grind for this weapon enchant. Fight this boss again. Waste your life playing this game.
I want to start right at the beginning of the boss with everything how it was before I fought him.
Yeah.
All I want to do.
No
I want
grind,
to
just
grind every attempt.
Just it, bro, it's really elite if you have your time wasted. I don't play games.
Yeah,
Have
if
it
you're not good
better
enough to
content.
win, you deserve to have your time wasted.
Yeah, if you're bad at the game, you deserve to lose time. Like, no, I play games to have fun. It's not a second job for me, dude.
You can't just retry at the boss and practice some more till you're good. No, you gotta have your time wasted further.
So you get a bigger
If you're not good.
dopamine hit once you finally beat it. Bro, it's all about building up that big dopamine hit. Like, no, I can have the big dopamine hit from just playing the game and instantly getting back into it.
Bragging online that you beat a video game that's hard.
Yeah, I would rather just play it with multiplayer and have one guy hit the boss till they get aggro. Then the other person hits the boss till they get aggro, and you just have fun. This stuff looks pretty cool, actually. What the fuck is that?
Elden Kings has the horseback riding now, which I assume you can't do in co-op.
I assume you'll either not be able to do that in co-op, or what they just say is like there's going to be points where you can summon at. There are summoning points, so you don't get lost, or it's easier to group up. But I don't see any reason why they wouldn't let you just co-op anywhere.
Well, apparently it has a world map, so I'm thinking maybe you can't co-op in the world map, and you can only summon people at the actual dungeons. Might be some bullshit like that, but who knows? Maybe they will let you free roam
This
in
looks
co-op.
like
But I highly doubt it.
Yeah, I highly doubt that as well. There'll definitely be like gay fog walls keeping you from just exploring as much as you want. And bro, you should, after you beat the boss, you want to take a break anyways. It's fine. Just take your break, bro. You can come back to the game later.
The
Not
real
just-
question is, are they gonna give us ample time to have a block party after defeating a boss? Or is it gonna instantly warp one of us out? The block party functionality is what I'm most interested in.
Yeah, I got the shotgun. Yeah, the block party functionality is very important for us block party enthusiasts.
What's down that way?
Like how we're not even like benchmarking the game anymore, we're just talking shit over it.
I mean, it works. I mean, we did our benchmarking earlier, and we're playing at max
Yeah.
settings with like what? We basically just figured out the best 720p with DLSS and
Yeah.
high, except for
I mean, YouTube is compressed, but it looks like a 1080p image. The blur might be covering up any imperfections. from
yeah.
the
Then I'm
DLSS.
streaming at 30p,
This place makes me
30p,
nauseous.
30 FPS. So it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
An object of power.
Object of
How do you
power,
think it got down here?
bro. I bet she rode one of these when she was a kid at the fair.
Why is kid stuff always so creepy?
I see the settings menu. Oh, fell through the floor.
It's an object of power, bro.
Deep backstory that still makes no sense.
I feel like we'll never get free online with consoles because, like, as long as companies can, as long as companies can get money for free, they'll keep getting money for free. Like, they're
Yeah.
never gonna get that up. That's out of the bag.
Just like people aren't going to stop scalping shit on eBay if people keep buying it. So
Really, dude?
I just want one of those wireless controllers for the Super NT Super Nintendo clone. But orders are fucking scalping it on eBay for 3 times price or 4 times the price.
What?
In SNES controller, a third-party SNES controller. Like, really?
This is the future you asked for.
It's not just GPUs. People are scalping everything.
Everything is getting scalped for profit.
I think I saw people post this on forums, and it makes sense that it's because of them switching to online only for a lot of these items. It allows the scalpers just to get them all rather than people having to go into the store to get some of the
Bro,
stock.
this enemy's immune here. That fucking.
Oh, this part with the walls crunching you is kind of annoying. Oh, you got through it. Yeah, normal switches are hard to find. Lights are easy to find because no one really wants those.
Yeah, I'm surprised my sister was able to get my nephew a Switch for Christmas a while back. I was like, oh no, he's not going to be able to have this fun this Christmas because are fucking scalping it. I was almost going to give them a Switch Lite that we had sponsored to us with Nintendo and Best Buy. Well, no, it was GameStop that we got our sponsorship deal with, right?
No, it was GameStop.
Yeah, it was GameStop. Yeah, you're right.
They had a really nice sale on their site.
Nah, they watch the channel, man. They appreciate you and the money you've put into their business and the promotion you've given them. It was a free two free Switch Lites. They're very generous. They wanted one for each of the hosts of this fine production.
Yeah, that's exactly how it went.
They were like, "Yeah, we want you to play some Warface on stream on Switch at some point."
Said, we heard what you said about us being too anti-white. We wanted to apologize.
Yeah, we want to apologize by giving you free Switch Lights.
Congratulations.
Ever heard of it?
Yippee. It happened in the last drop.
I don't get what this
Well,
guy's supposed to be.
Yeah.
An assistant.
We got about 15
Funny
minutes
thing
till
is,
2 hours, so we
I've
might as
been a
well just do
janitor.
a 2-hour stream.
More at
Yeah,
home
we
in
can
that
do a
world
2 hour
than
stream.
director.
I got plenty of energy.
Only Ati here
Banter's
seems
good.
to see
Oh,
that.
there's a janitor
Yeah,
on my
I'm not
screen.
sure what
Auntie,
ethnicity
look.
Auntie is supposed
You
to be.
need to
He
get the
looks
lockdown
like
lifted,
he
otherwise
looks like
I
just a
can't
white
get to
guy
the
to be
recycling
honest,
place.
but he has a
Do
very
you want me to
ethnic
get you
name.
the override?
Yes,
An
easy
accent.
peasy. It's just around the corner.
Let me look up Ati.
But
It's
first,
Finnish.
Ati.
That's a Finnish
I
name?
need to get you work.
Yeah, I see that.
Oh, yeah.
He's just a
Very
white dude then.
small couple of hours job.
Something tells me it's gonna be more than that.
Pretty weird they decided to go with a
you
Finnish
think there's
guy.
a dog buried in this. I can tell you are not yesterday's Krause's son.
Sam Lake
That's
is
why you'll make a
Swedish, I
great
think.
assistant.
The facial
Pretty-
model?
I'll hit the facts.
Well, Sam Lake, the main Remedy director who did Alan Wake.
On,
Bad one.
yeah, that's...
They've already messed
You're
up
saying
the
some
I'm pretty
shit.
sure.
at the,
I'm pretty
power
sure he's
generators
Swedish.
of a power plant.
I don't have time to
The pensioner inside.
look up whatever he just said there.
He's
So it's
starting
probably
to
something
feel the
Finnish.
band around his head tighten. The situation needs to be fixed before the plant blows up.
G-Man says when the whole Xbox and PS5 scalping started, Best Buy
Trying my
changed to
best to
online
keep up with
only.
this.
Wow, so
Will
that
it
didn't even help.
and the power generators, otherwise the
Really
power
stupid.
plant will blow.
Yeah.
But don't you
Because
worry.
they gotta protect us
I've
from
left you clear
COVID, bro. We
instructions.
can't come into the store.
You'll catch the end of the thread before I go to my vacation.
Yeah.
The words
Yeah,
of the
Biden's
task
looking
force
into it,
here.
bro. Just wait.
Can do late.
Most retail stores are really bad with
Vacation.
their online and in real life, like stocking. Like they don't update it. Like the people that work there don't give a shit about updating what's in stock for you to pick up. Like I wanted to get a laptop from Walmart a while back. I went there. It said it had 3 in stock. Went there to one place, didn't have it in stock. Went to another place, didn't have it in stock. Like what? It says on the website it's in
The
stock,
door in the
but
back.
they just don't
Yeah.
update
Great.
it.
Thank you, Ati.
Yeah, I remember that shit as well.
Yay. Had to pay like an upcharge of like $200 to get it on Amazon, but whatever.
Okay, so what happens again if that thing blows up?
But now you got your new Uga tech, so it
New
doesn't
Uga
matter.
tech.
One of the lowest rungs of employment there is also the guy with the most power in the situation, the janitor.
So quirky, bro. He has so much power.
He's like calling the shots or something. That's what they make it seem like.
Whenever they said they're going to look into something, it means they're going to do nothing. Trump did that shit all the time as well. Just,
Yeah,
oh, that's a... Give me that.
that's bullshit.
Then go talk with Chief Arish in the security room. He's in
Give me
charge
that.
here.
I want that. Why do you get the cool shit and I'm stuck with this little tiny ass bitch? Fuck you. Butthole. Give me the shotgun. I want the big boy gun.
Yeah, later on you get the ability to call those guys in at will. Kino, power plant name. Just buy the Series S.
Yeah, bro.
It's always in stock.
It's always in stock. It's all you need, bro. I mean, you just want to play 1080p 60 FPS, right? That's all you need.
Oh, but if you want to put your Ninja Gaiden Black original Xbox disc in, you'll just have to buy another digital copy.
Yeah, just
It
buy the
doesn't have
game
a
again.
Not that you even install the game from the disc, you have to download it regardless. But
You can't verify that you own the game, so you don't have to buy another copy of the game. For it would be piracy if you could just run the game. But we're not gonna put a CD drive on this because at this price point you don't need a CD drive, bro.
for me, WX is mentioning Game Pass, but for me, it's not a good deal because I'm not the type that plays games within a short period of when I can play them. I can take up to like a year to beat a game, so if I paid for a year of Game Pass and I didn't beat the games, and then they disappeared from Game Pass, it'd be like, oh, I just guess I can't continue the game now because it's not on Game Pass anymore.
I definitely feel the same. I don't want to feel like I'm like rushed to beat a game to get my value out of my money. I just want to like play the game and whenever I want more. Because like it's like when you eat the same food every day. Like if you ate the same exact thing every day, it's not gonna taste good. Like you want to have variety to make it better, so that to stretch out that content or food. I don't know.
Well, the way I feel about Game Pass is the same way I do about paying for online play. Like, I'm not going to buy a whole year because I'm not going to use the value of that full year. I'm only going to play maybe like a month total out of the year.
I think at most with Game Pass I will get it if it's free or like $1, like you saw. Maybe even at that, I don't really know if I want to give Microsoft $1 even. But like if I got it free with a free month with this laptop, I might use it to play a couple handful of games I want to play. Maybe because there are a decent few games that were on the list RPG wise I might want to play. Like all the Yakuza games on it, that could be really nice. But can I would I want to go through every single Yakuza game in a month? I don't think so.
Yeah, exactly. I have a 14-day trial for just regular console Game Pass.
But then
and
there's
I'm
not enough
just waiting to
crossplay
use
there.
it.
Oh
Yeah.
there's not a crossplay there for us to play, and that would be just
Yeah.
good for some Sega beast outs.
Also, Game Pass, the normal Game Pass doesn't give you Xbox Live Gold normally, so you can't even play online with normal Game Pass.
The
You have to
security
buy
board.
Game Pass Ultimate.
Okay, I guess it's over here.
But I have a 14-day trial. I'm waiting to use it when there's a day one Game Pass game that I want to play for 14 days in a row.
Yeah, that's a
So
good way to
it
go
can
about
be-
it. Maybe I'll wait for a good game to come out as well. Probably the best strategy.
Do you have like an actual code that you can wait to redeem or
I
something?
think I can just log in to Windows on my rig and it'll work in some way.
Oh, yeah, it might be linked to your Windows copy or something.
Yeah, I think it's linked to the Windows copy. Windows. I don't know what you're supposed to do here, dude.
Yeah, this part was confusing too. I believe you just go to the edge of that circular area and find another passage. Forget which one it is though. Yeah, I might use my Game Pass for one of the upcoming Xbox exclusives,
Yeah,
just to play it at once.
there's a handful of games I'm going to play on the PC one. Can't remember exactly what they were, but they were some decent games. I think it's over here, but
Yeah, I think there's a lot of non-Microsoft games on there as well. On the list. Well, we got about 3 minutes left, so let's, I guess, wrap it up pretty soon.
yeah, I guess it's just us shitposting. Get in at any point. Anything you want the world to know?
Anything you want the world to know? Well, not a whole lot. I'm just gonna be working out as usual and sleeping and eating. So that's what I
yeah.
want the world to know.
Want the world to know you're gonna beast out finally. Fuck yeah.
Yep. But you guys won't see me beast out until I'm in less embarrassing shape. So
I'm feeling it.
there
a
will
bit
be
as well
beast out
today.
videos in the future.
Yeah, I'm excited to see the videos come back, man. Those were really comfy, especially the like blog style commentary afterwards. That was really nice. Could go in more
Yeah,
detail.
I want to do those. I want to do those once I'm back in the same shape I was when I started doing those videos. So
Maybe make the lifting video the lifting less boring by having the audio of what's going on over it and only show enough of the lifting as long as you have commentary, because then you're listening to something as well as looking at it. So it's more like how these streams are. Most people don't watch the stream; they watch it they treat it like a podcast where you just listen to the people have banter. Sometimes you might look at the screen and look at the
footage
gameplay.
over it. Yeah.
But
Yeah, the video's shorter as well when you compact it all together like that.
yeah.
It's easier to adjust as well.
I think that's about it for the stream, in my opinion. Like, I don't want to stretch it out while I'm lost running in circles.
Alright, let's end it. Thanks everyone. We'll see you next time.
Yeah, thanks for showing up, G-Man, WX, Akari, and Nick CT. Yeah, all of you guys are awesome. Glad you showed up. Had fun.